This is your News 4 update, powered by the Bomarito Automotive Group.
Good morning, I'm Paige Holsey. This is your News 4 update. Breaking overnight, we're learning that an infant was among the victims in a triple shooting in North St. Louis. Police say the incident happened at 6 o'clock last night on Vernon Avenue, but officers didn't learn about it until the three victims were dropped off at the hospital. A man, a woman, and an infant were all wounded in the shooting. The infant suffered a graze wound. Police say they are in stable condition. A man wanted for a shooting last weekend outside Sky Zone in Chesterfield Valley is now in custody. Chesterfield police say they've arrested Barrett Ivy Jr. He's charged with first-degree assault and armed criminal action. Police say Barrett got into an argument with the victim before the shooting last Saturday night. Barrett is now jailed on a $100,000 bond. Starting today, the Missouri State Capitol building will pay tribute to fallen firefighters. Governor Mike Parson has ordered the state Capitol dome and the governor's mansion to shine red through next Saturday, October 3rd. It's to honor fallen firefighters and National Fire Prevention Week. The color red was chosen as it represents firefighters across the state and the nation. Now, Matt Chambers joins us with a check of your forecast.
Paige, good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. We've got a couple of different issues back here in the Forewarned Storm Center today. Really a two-part weather story where part one is warm and dry. You're going to see high temperatures climb into the low 80s. And then, well, this afternoon, everything's going to change pretty rapidly. Let me start with that. This afternoon, high temperature up to about 81 degrees. Really, you don't have to be all that weather aware until about 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. That's when a late shower might sneak up on you, maybe even a rumble of thunder with winds shifting out of the northwest at about 10 miles per hour. Now, the devil is in the details here, right? And it's a Sunday. Lots of people heading outside. The weather seems gorgeous this morning. Let's talk about how things change rapidly as the day unfolds. Keep an eye on this clock in the upper left-hand corner. By lunchtime, cold front's in the viewing area, but just barely. It's up on the northwestern corner, maybe into Pike and Lincoln counties here on the Missouri side. Still no rain at that point, but the cloud cover is increasing. Winds are still out of the south. Now, I'll freeze it again at 3 p.m. Not to downtown St. Louis, this cold front just yet, but it might be as close as Lake St. Louis or St. Charles. And maybe a shower or two ahead of it, but most of the rain starting to develop back behind it. Carlinville and Jerseyville back towards Troy and maybe Herman and Warrenton, some isolated showers or rumbles of thunder by about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Let's move forward another 3 hours. Now it's starting to get more active. Cold front pushes south of St. Louis and into the metro east. Now around most of the metro area, there's at least a 30 to 40% chance of a pop-up shower or thunder shower. But look at the rain out in central Missouri, really kind of loading up. It will push in fairly progressively between about 6 p.m. and midnight, and then it gets pretty soggy for a while. The overnight hours are going to be fairly damp, not necessarily a bad thing. I think most of us get between 1/4 of an inch and about 1 inch out of this before it really tapers off during the morning commute tomorrow. Then tomorrow's a much cooler day, and it's somewhat breezy. The clouds stick around. We'll get a break from the rain in the midday hours, but then Monday afternoon, additional showers begin to develop. So let's not put the umbrella away until really we close the books on Monday. Talk about a temperature change. This is a big deal. 81 today, 67 tomorrow. And I'm afraid that summer's not going to come back for quite some time. Tuesday should be dry with a high of 66. Temperatures rebound just a skosh on Wednesday as we spend a little time in the afternoon in the 70s, but then a reinforcing shot page of this autumn air pulls highs back to the 60s by the end of next work week. We could be talking about maybe some patchy frost in the rural areas next weekend. It's not out of the question.
Bold statement. All right, Matt, we'll stay tuned. Thank you so much. That is your News 4 update. Remember that we're always on at KMOV.com and on your KMOV News app.